shaking all over. Volcanoes are not the only things that happen when the plates move on the Earth's crust. Earthquakes happen all of the time. Some scientists say that each year a million earthquakes occur around the world. About 100,000 of them are strong enough to be felt by humans. Not all of them cause damage, but this shows how common earthquakes are. The worst earthquakes can make buildings fall down. They can crack roads and kill thousands of people. So it is very important that scientists try to understand what causes them. Then they might be able to predict when a severe earthquake will happen. This could save many lives. So what causes an earthquake? Before the real reason was discovered, different people in history had ideas about this. In Japan, people believed that a giant catfish lived beneath the ground. When it waved its tail around, the earth shook. Some people in India believed that 8 elephants held up the world. When one of them got tired and lowered its head, the earth shook. Some people in Peru thought that a god visited the earth to count how many people there were. When this happened, his footsteps caused earthquakes. They ran out of their houses and shouted, "I'm here, I'm here." They thought he would count them and leave them alone. In fact, running out of their houses was a very sensible thing to do in case the houses fell down. But what is the real reason an earthquake happens? Think back to what you already know about the Earth's crust. It is made of separate plates which are moved about by the convection currents in the mantle. The places where the plates meet are called fault lines. Small earthquakes can happen when plates move apart. They can also happen when a piece of one plate gets pushed beneath another. But most earthquakes occur when plates scrape against each other. If they were smooth, it would not be a problem. They would glide past each other easily. But because they are made of rock, they drag against each other. Often they get stuck. An easy way to understand this is to imagine that you are trying to push past someone in a narrow corridor. At first, you can't get past even though you might be pushing hard. Suddenly, that person moves aside and you fall to the ground. That is what happens with the plates. The pushing force builds up as they try to move past each other. Suddenly, one of them gives way and the ground shakes. There are fault lines all over the world. Some are short and some are very long. For example, there are two large fault lines along the coast of Japan. There is also one that runs right through the middle of New Zealand. There are many earthquakes in these countries. An earthquake hit the New Zealand city of Christchurch in 2010. It damaged 2/3 of the homes there. 5 months later, another earthquake in the same area killed 185 people. So why do some earthquakes cause so much damage? When the plates slip past each other, shock waves travel through the crust. It's a bit like someone shaking out a rug. These shock waves shake everything up. The stronger they are, the more damage they do.